Good evening. A new audit raises concerns around employee background checks and their access to sensitive information.
The Salt Lake County Auditor says the county's Division of Behavioral Health Services needs immediate corrective action after a report found multiple new employees did not receive proper background checks before getting hired.
Darby Sparks was at the meeting today where the findings were reported this afternoon and has the response tonight from the department disputing those claims. So, Darby, what did they say was inaccurate?
The director of the Behavioral Services Department claims that every employee working there has been thoroughly cleared. He claims the audit of the department was inaccurate and that it misrepresents what new hires are able to access without a background check. An audit into multiple Salt Lake County departments took place between 2021 and 2022. Those findings raised alarm bells discussed during the County Council's meeting this afternoon, like concerns over whether new hires were able to access sensitive information within the Division of Behavioral Health Services before getting a background check.
How do we explain to the county residents, here's somebody who we didn't trust and we eventually let them go when their background check came back, but in the meantime, we've let them have access to county information, your information in the meantime.
The audit report claims that 3 out of 5 new employees at the Division of Behavioral Health Services didn't receive a background check until 19 days after they were hired. Tim Whalen, the division's director, says the delay in clearance was due to the backlogs at the Bureau of Criminal Identification, and strict measures were set in place in the meantime.
We consulted with our district attorney's office and made a decision that we could safeguard the private health information, bring the individuals on where they would have no access to private health information, and start their training.
Another finding from the audit claimed the division did not conduct further criminal background checks for employees in positions requiring it. After discovering one new hire never received a BCI check, the documents state that further investigation found 15 out of 27 employees weren't properly cleared through the Bureau of Criminal Identification. Obviously, that's really bad. So what is your response to that?
I to say again, if you were to look at the records, that's just not accurate. And I'm not quite sure, again, I'm wondering if they're confusing the state piece with the county piece, but it's not accurate.
According to Whalen, there was a misunderstanding between the Behavioral Services Division and the county's protocols on which type of background check was required. There are 2 available from the state and the county. He says they were using the state services. The Division of Behavioral Services agreed to implement the suggestions given by the auditor, which involves moving background checks through the county and mandating clearance before employees are hired. The Behavioral Division maintains that no one was given access to private information before they were cleared. Live in Salt Lake City, I'm Darby Sparks, KUTV 2 News.